everyone, I'm Lou Studdard, producer at Toys for Bob, and I'm here to talk to you about Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Crash 4 is a direct sequel to Crash Bandicoot Warped. The devious villains, Neo Cortex and Dr. Entropy, have finally escaped their interdimensional prison, leaving an evil scientist-sized hole in the universe. Now they've got their eyes set on not only simply conquering this dimension, but all dimensions. And it's up to Crash and Coco to save the day. Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time is the first totally new game in the Crash Bandicoot series.
I just realized my mic was off.
For us
What's
at
up,
Toys for Bob,
guys?
we felt that it was important to reintroduce longtime fans, as well as new players, to this amazing franchise. First, we made sure to incorporate the classic tense, precise, and perspective-shifting platforming that we all fell in love with. And then
it looks good.
We wanted to
Looks
introduce exciting new elements that we can't wait to show you today.
Let me know if you guys can hear me well in the chat.
This is where Crash's adventure first started.
There's technical difficulties, you know what I'm saying?
Crash 4. But there have definitely been changes since we first saw Insanity Beach all those years ago. And throughout Crash 4, you'll see those changes to our gameplay and even our art style. Our art teams wanted to take inspiration from not just the original games, but the animated cartoons that inspired those original games, all while also delivering bigger, more awe-inspiring dimensions to explore. Throughout Crash 4, you'll see wide-open new vistas, new character models, and lots of expressive animations.
You guys play
and
the
with all of
last
that
Crash
also
game
comes new additions to the
PS4?
platforming, like having the ability to wall run, rope swing, rail grind, and zip line as well. In the original trilogy, specifically Crash Warped, there were certain moments in the game where Crash would change outfits. Think Crash wearing a biker jacket when riding a motorcycle. That seemed like a natural area for us to expand upon. So we have loaded the game with tons of awesome skins that you can earn and wear throughout the game. These skins are totally cosmetic and a fun way to express yourself while playing the game.
If that was the case,
and just to be clear, there's no MTX here. Skins are earned by completing different challenges and earning gems within levels.
That would be crazy, but I don't
Crash
think
4
they're gonna
also
do that,
introduces
though.
the
They
quantum
said that
masks,
this is just
the powerful
like
protectors of
PlayStation
time
4,
and space.
PSVR,
Crash and
some
Coco will
third-party
need their
games, so-
assistance throughout the game to tackle the crazy challenges that we're going to be throwing at the player. Whether it's Ika Ika, who gives you the ability to instantly flip your center of gravity at the press of a button.
Xbox. Yeah, I mean,
Hakuna Law, who
Xbox
allows
doesn't
you
have
to
that many
slow down the world
exclusives,
around
so,
you.
you know, it's kind of
Or Lonnie
Sony
Lowly,
always
who
has
allows
some
you to
really good
phase shift
games,
elements
and
in and
Xbox
out of
has more, like,
existence.
third,
Bending the rules of reality and
third-party
altering your
games, like
environment with
multiplayer
these new
stuff like
masks
that.
is a must. We also can't wait to talk to you about the fourth mask, Akano, but that's going to have to wait for another
This game
day.
looks fun,
What we
though. It
can
looks
tell
good.
you today, though, is that
I love
Crash
the
isn't the
graphics.
only character you get to take control of during this adventure. For starters, you can play the entire game as Coco. Any level that you can play as Crash, you can also play as Coco. It was also very important for us that she take a more prominent role in the story this time as well. But that's not all. We've got a few other characters that you'll get to control at key points in the adventure,
crazy how
so
we,
that
like,
they can
can play
provide
a
their
game
own
like
fresh
this in
perspectives
4K,
and new gameplay. Here you
great
can see that you'll be
graphics,
taking
you know.
control of Neo Cortex.
Awesome.
He's all about
What a
using
great
his
time to be
blaster
alive.
to change an enemy in his path. In addition to playing as Cortex, we're excited to reveal that for the first time, you'll also get to tail slap your way through crates as Dingo Dial. I repeat, you get to play as Dingo Dial in Crash 4.
Nice.
Now, a lot has changed in the years since we last saw Dingo Dial. In fact, he hung up his old flamethrower rocket launcher combo when he decided
I
to
remember playing
retire
the
from a
first
life of
Crash
villainy
game way
and open a diner.
back in the day when I was.
Unfortunately for
I don't even
Dingo,
know.
fortunately for us, his adventure begins by
12,
witnessing the
10,
destruction of
something,
said
I don't know,
beloved
a
diner
long time ago.
and getting sucked into another dimension. Finally, there's one more surprise I'm incredibly excited to show you today.
What's that surprise?
The Crash Bandicoot series has always been about finding new and exciting ways to play through the game. In the past, it's been about taking on time trials or discovering all the hidden secrets. Well, for Crash 4, we wanted to bring something brand new to the table. So we teamed up with our friends at Beanox to create a
That looks
brand new
awesome.
style of play for Crash 4 that we call Inverted Mode. It's our souped-up, bumpa-berry-fueled take on a mirror mode. Not only are perspective shifted, but now each of the dimensions are rendered in a new and unique art style that really changes the look and feel of the experience. One dimension could be asking you to traverse through a neon wasteland, while another tasks players with spinning paint all over the environment to see their path forward.
I mean, that's pretty cool, I
We've
guess.
even got one that feels like an old-timey movie, with the overcranked camera speed increasing the actual speed of gameplay as well. Once unlocked, players can replay all the game's levels with a totally new and dynamic look and feel. It's an
do you guys
incredibly
think
fun
about that?
feature that is
Being
going
able
to
to
give
play in, like,
every
a different
player,
dimension like that or
especially the
whatever.
completionists out there, a reason to revisit each level again to see what new and exciting
How's that new
experiences
Mac?
in store for them. So that's some of the new stuff that we have in store for you in Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Experience the space and time-bending madness on October 2nd.
October 2nd, that's right around the corner, guys. This is crazy that, you know, all these games are coming out soon.
Today's State of Play is loaded with third-party updates for PS4 and PSVR, and some new PS5 gameplay too.
Ooh, PS5 gameplay.
We open the show with an all-new look at Crash 4, It's About Time, coming to PlayStation 4 on October 2nd. Now let's keep the party going with the latest from IO Interactive.
All right. I think we saw some of this Hitman game. Well, let me move my mouse out of the way. I think we saw some of this. Yeah, my room is. I made it here with my wife and my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. Converted my garage into
this is
an
your
office.
big day. You should mingle, have fun.
Oh, don't worry
VR
about
mode
that.
included.
My art
Nice.
speaks for itself.
Well,
Any of
I
you guys
to
have a
go.
VR headset?
I'll call you when I get back to New York.
I know. I'm hoping we get some information after the event. Like maybe they get this out of the way, and then after they'll be like, "All right, so we were done with the state of play. Now let's move focus to the PlayStation 5 and give us the price." But maybe not today. Maybe next week or the week after. Yo, this is awesome. I love the music for Hitman. It's freaking crazy. So VR mode included. You're selling your VR? I find I don't use my VR that much either, but I do enjoy some, you know, like Ace Combat 7 or whatever, and Resident Evil 7 on there was super crazy as well. Am I excited? Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new games and the new releases and stuff, and hopefully we get some information about PS5. But again, I think that's gonna happen in the next couple of weeks, maybe not today. So what do you guys think? What is this? $250. Nice. What is this? I like the artwork in this. What the hell is this? Going backwards? See, this game looks good, but I don't like some of these games are not as responsive when you're playing them. Like, I don't know, they feel kind of spongy when you play. But it looks Anniversary Edition. Nice. So it's like a third-party game, like an indie game. Cool.
We are happy to announce Braid Anniversary Edition. It's the classic puzzle adventure where you manipulate time, hand repainted for modern high resolutions.
Many areas have
I've
been
heard of this
re-envisioned
game
to make
before,
them
I
more
just never
unique.
played it.
And it's
Okay.
even more like a living painting with brushstrokes animating the world. There are more than 9 pixels for each pixel in the original game. There are new animations for smoother motion,
Improved sound and music to enhance the mood, and many hours of developer commentary and interviews on subjects like puzzle design, programming, and visual art.
We plan to make it the most detailed commentary in any game ever. So if you want to learn how video games are made, Braid Anniversary Edition will be a really good resource.
We hope you'll enjoy the game when it comes out early next year.
Is Xbox still, I mean, you still gotta pay for the whole Game Pass stuff, right? Like, it's crazy.
The Pathless is a mythic adventure set on a mystical island. Let's take a
Oh, I
quick
think I
tour
saw
in this
this
new
game.
footage captured from
This one here.
PS5.
Oh, this is PS5? Okay, guys.
Hi everyone, this is Matt
PS5
Nava from Giant Squid.
game. Nice.
I'm excited to share more with you today about our upcoming game, The Pathless.
The Pathless.
The Pathless is an open-world, mythic adventure game set in a vast forest. You play as the Hunter. The Hunter is a master of archery.
huge bow.
She can shoot talismans to fill her dash meter, which allows her to bound across the landscape. Fluid, dynamic movement is at the core of the Pathless. So the game's unique take on archery is all about timing, not aiming down sights. This design was critical to making it possible to shoot even while moving fast and performing acrobatic maneuvers. You instantly feel as skilled as the hunter herself.
Okay, so you shoot these arrows, hit those targets, and then you gain more momentum as you're playing.
With help from the eagle, you can even fly. The bond between the hunter and the eagle is central in the Pathless.
Looks like a nice, chill game, but I don't know if it's like
You can gain altitude while you glide by flapping.
I would like love to, play day one. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll wait for this to go on sale or something. A lot of these games go on sale. The indie games go on sale for like $15.
Make sure you pet the eagle to keep it clean and in good flying condition.
So what's the point of this game? Keep your ego clean?
You'll find secrets all over the island,
Secrets?
if you know where to look. Collecting crystals will let you upgrade the eagle's ability to flap.
I don't know if
You'll also
if I'm
discover
feeling this
larger
game,
puzzles
guys.
to solve in ancient structures.
It looks nice and all, but I don't know if I'm like completely loving it. It's a puzzle game. You find little secrets here and there. Take care of your ego.
Pathless is all about finding your own way forward. So unlike most open world games, there's no map. Instead, the hunter can use her mask to peer into the spirit world and discover distant landmarks. It even shows you where you've been.
It does
Getting
look
to
like
higher
Breath of the
vantage
Wild, not
points
gonna lie.
will let you
Yeah.
see further with spirit vision.
Are there any enemies though in this game? Like, who's your enemy? And what are you trying to accomplish? That's the whole thing. Are you trying to accomplish
Giant
just
cursed spirits, the source of the darkness, will
Okay.
pose a constant threat to you on your quest.
Like, all right.
They will try
Okay,
to
so-
separate you from the eagle.
They will try to separate you from the eagle. Huge spirits. I saw a movie with something that looked like that. That shit was so creepy. I was like, damn, what is that? Welcome, guys. If you guys are joining the stream right now,
Stay
we're just
still
hanging
in the
out,
light
talking
to
about
avoid
some
detection.
PS5 stuff and watching these trailers for new games, and hopefully we'll get some information. But about the PS5, but that's gonna be doubtful since they said they're not giving us any information. But hopefully we'll get something. At least in 2 weeks we'll get some PS5 pre-order information.
You won't be able to take on the
days or
cursed spirits
something.
until you've returned light to the obelisks.
Yeah, it does look cool. Not gonna
When
lie,
the obelisks are restored, the cursed spirits will be vulnerable.
but I think I would
Chase
be
them
bored
down
playing
through the
this game.
forest
I don't know
to
why.
corner them in a dramatic final battle.
I don't know why. I mean, this little sequence here looks cool, right? Chasing the thing, the big old monster thing. So what do you guys think about the load times on PlayStation 5? There's going to be close to 0 load times on PS5, and that's insane. Do you guys remember playing games like, PS1, back in the day, how we had loading screens, PS2, PS3, like Skyrim and GTA? You know those load times, like, crazy, not having that anymore in a video game. Does this sound too loud? Just lower it a little bit.
The hunter and eagle will have to defeat the cursed spirits to bring light back to the world.
You gotta bring light back to the
I
world.
hope you've enjoyed this overview of the Pathless. We've only scratched the surface. There's so much more to explore and discover. The Pathless is coming out later this year. Thanks for watching.
It has cool music, a good art style, but I don't know if I can. I don't think I'm gonna love that game.
Next up, let's see what's in store for Spelunky 2.
I have the first game.
Hi, my name is Derek Yu, and I'm the creator of Spelunky.
Do you guys ever play these
For
platformers
Spelunky
and stuff?
2, I wanted to make sure we made something that got old fans excited and also brought in new players. It was important we didn't change the things that made Spelunky such a unique experience in the first place. So many people became fans of the game through their friends and family, and even strangers on the internet. That's one reason why we're adding online multiplayer, so that more people can play the game together.
PS Plus subscription
And I
required
also
for
wanted
online
to include
multiplayer.
that feeling of community into Spelunky 2 itself to make sure that the game felt welcoming even though it's difficult. In Spelunky 2, when you do runs and discover new characters, you'll also be building an in-game community and family. I designed the world of Spelunky 2 to feel much more rich and dynamic than Spelunky 1. It's going to feel a lot more full. Players will be able to explore and interact with it in lots of new
guys,
ways.
they said this is going to be like a smaller state of play with a bunch of third-party games and indie games, as we see here. So
passageways. And you'll
it's
have
not
to
going to be
choose
their
between
full
branching paths
lineup
as
with
you
like
make your way
first-party
deeper into the
stuff,
caves.
but at least we're seeing some stuff, and they're still supporting the PS4, PSVR,
As a result, the stories players
and it's
create
nice
will have
seeing new
much more
games for
texture to
PlayStation
them.
5. By the way,
Even after many, many hours of playing, I still have interesting runs that don't even go past the first area.
the PlayStation 4 are going to be playable
In
on
Spelunky 1, runs
PS5.
often centered around the shops.
I know you guys have
and
been
how you
watching my
chose to
videos, and
interact
I've been
with them.
saying what Mark Cerny said, that
So in
on
Spelunky
day
2, we've
one, the
expanded the
first
shopping experience
100
and made
most
them more
popular
nuanced
games on
and
PS5
exciting.
are going to be, or on PS4
And also added
are
new
going to be
characters
playable
that
on
can help
PS5.
you or hinder
And he
you.
also said eventually the rest of the
Given how
library is
amazing
going
the
to come to
Spelunky
PS5,
community
right?
is, it's hard to say how
Well,
long
some
it will
person
take
out
to find
there
the
leaked
deepest
some
secrets.
information saying that
But I think the great thing about
almost
Spelunky is
all
that
of the
deepest
PS4
secrets
games will
are
be
the
available
ones that
like
even I
day
don't know
one
about.
without
And there are
without you
lots of
having
new
to
things to
preload
play
or
with that I
for
hope
Sony
players
having
can
to
use
test
push
the
past
games
the boundaries of what
so that
we,
so
as
they
the
have to test the games
developers,
before
know
they do
about
that,
the
but
game.
they said without having to test it'll
I have
still work. So
2 types
hopefully
of
that's
favorite
true.
stories from
If that is
Spelunky
true, that means
fans.
like any of the games you guys
First
own,
are
like
when
any of my
people
games
are
I own up there, I can
genuinely
just put on the
surprised by something
PS5
that
and it'll work
happened
like
in the
nothing.
game.
So I'm looking
And
forward
second,
to that.
the ones where people shared a fun
I
experience
am
with
going to
friends and
test all my
family
games
multiplayer.
and see if they all play on PS5. Like I'm
These
going
are
to
the
go in
stories
and
I
put all
wanted
these
to
indie
expand
games
upon
that I
in
own,
Spelunky 2.
like the obscure
They
ones
really
that I own,
guided
and
my
put them in there and
design
see if they
choices.
work. And if they work on PS5,
After
I'll be like,
releasing
damn,
Spelunky,
that's
I
awesome.
knew there was a lot more that could be done with the concept and the world. Knowing that possibility was out there is what's been exciting for me and the rest of the team. In a lot of ways, when Spelunky 2 comes out, I want players to experience what we experienced making it. That feeling that there's something special there waiting for you to discover it.
It looks good.
A
It's
big
fun.
thanks to the fans who've waited patiently for us to
I like
finish
these little
Spelunky 2.
platformers, you know.
It's been a long journey, but
I got
think
kids
it's gonna
too,
be
so
worth
you
it.
know, whenever
Thanks.
they're older, they can play some of these games in my collection. We all started playing platformers when we were young, like, you know, with Mario and stuff like that, Mega Man. Spelunky 2, September 15th, 2020, PS4. Alright, what's next? We got any more news
We've
here?
got a bunch of new PS4 updates to share with you, starting with a closer
Genshin
look
Impact.
at Genshin Impact.
Load times, yeah, I don't think there are going to be any load times on
There's
PS5.
something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
This looks like another Breath of the Wild graphics, right? Another bow and arrow.
I summon thee.
Looks good though. Looks fun. Oh, really good music though. You hear that? It's pretty dope music. Genshin.
Like dealing death. If you cannot bring yourself to kill, speak my
So is
name.
this like a JRPG?
What is this disturbance to which I awaken?
Huh? Think you can get away?
Your friend thinks that the PS5 is just more storage.
Time for takeoff!
I guess we'll have to see when it comes out, right? Speak for itself. It's gonna be a great machine. No load times. Close to no load times. And great worlds.
I claim your mind for the Void Armada. Gods have screamed for my mercy. Who are you to stand in the way of my vengeance?
What is this? Oh, is this a platformer? This looks super awesome already.
This ambition of yours, what a waste of stardust. Go all out or go home, Emperor.
Hey Alex, do you mean God of War 2? Yo, this looks good. What is this game called? It reminds me of Tron with some fantasy elements to it. I like that techno music in games or whatever. Cool boss fights. 80s synth techno music. That's what that sounds like. That looks like not Zordon, Lord Zed or whatever his name was.
You should have remained dead.
What does that say? Aeon must die. Eon must die. That looks good. 2021 on PS4. PS4 is getting a lot of love, guys. It's not gonna go anywhere. Go on Fortnite. Oh look, what is this? Another. Oh, this looks cool, guy. Oh man, I like the cyberpunk feel here. What is this? Again, good music. Not gonna lie, I'm digging this one. Cyberpunk also has a Tron feel with the neon lights. Pixel art. Okay. That's good art style. What is this?
It's time to talk bug snacks. Let's check out some gameplay footage captured from PS5.
Hype.
My
Hype.
invitation is open. Come join me on the island.
Ricky, you should show your friend this this game.
That's your
Be like,
new
this is
lead?
the-
Another monster hunt? Elizabeth Megafig is a 2-bit con artist! Don't tell me you actually believe this half-baked nonsense! I swear, if you chase this bug snack story, you're out of a job!
You're the journalist. Lisbeth said you'd be coming. There's a bug snack right over there. Do me a favor and take my snack trap.
Stranger, I could use your help. This bunger goes wild for ketchup. Use it to lead the bunger over yonder.
I mean,
I want you to use that journalistic instinct
I just want to know what
find
the
out what my
developers of this
favorite
game were
bug
on
snack
when
is.
they made this game.
And feed it to me, Obs.
How's my little sprout doing,
And it's-
Mrs. Papa? Oh, of course he does. When I have a
It's
few
crazy how
prototype
these
traps
games,
that I could
like
put to
these
use.
super weird games, get super popular
You're pretty
because they're
good
so
at
crazy
stuff, and
that people
nobody
are like, oh,
hates
what the
you
hell
yet.
is that game? And they'll try to
Catch
buy
bug
it and play it, and everyone
and
wants to
bring
know about
everybody
it.
back to Snacksburg.
Well, say you do find these bug snacks and make it back alive. You just might keep your job. Now get going and try not to fall off a cliff.
I know butterflies with moths sounded like that. Yo.
There's a lot more in store. Let's start with an update on an eagerly awaited PlayStation VR game.
Okay, I forgot about this game. You guys remember about this game? The Star Wars VR stuff that we were talking about a couple months ago? Alright, alright. Learn the ways of the Force.
You must stop Vida.
I don't understand why you never mentioned that you had the Force.
Looks alright with really bad graphics. The textures of the surrounding background is kind of weird, no? I mean, it looks good. It could be good. August 25th. That's like in about 19 days. Damn. What is this?
Whatever you do, stay in the light.
Oh. What is this? Is this Control? Or something? What is this? I bought this game and I haven't played it yet. Man. So is this DLC for Control or something? Huh. Okay. Expansion 2. Okay. I need to play that game. I'm playing through The Last of Us Part 2 right now, so everything else is waiting back on. What the hell is this? Like a turn-based game, one of these grid games. Oh, is that a chess game? Did I see chess pieces on the... What is this? This looks like a Nintendo Switch game or a mobile game. Like, where would you play this on a big screen TV? You guys like these kind of games? Let me know in the chat. Wing streaks. Auto chess? Yeah, I don't think I'll buy that game. What is this? Another third-party game. A puzzle game, looks like. I wonder how many people are gonna hate on this state of play. It looks cool. It reminds me of Portal puzzles now, like other kind of puzzles. These puzzles on the street signs and stuff. Yeah, the state of play is, you know, it was, what am I trying to say? The state of play was more for, like, third-party stuff and indie games, and they said don't get your hopes up, so that's why I'm saying, like, you know, hopefully we get some information about it.
Now let's take a look at 2 new games headed to PS5.
2 new games?
Are the forest shadows.
What is this?
Ghosts. Running silently between the straight, cold lines of a corrupt state.
Oh, man.
Quieting down Don't shed a tear.
They count, ration, manipulate.
There's a wolf in the night and he's talking to me.
They've taken everything from those they claim to protect.
When the statesman ravage and
Authority and steel will not stop us. We aren't an invading army.
of the forest will be right at hand.
We are wraiths. We bypass defenses and strike at the heart.
I'm intrigued.
The ghost of the forest, the wraith of the night.
Oh my goodness.
Twice he'll be by your side. The stag on his quiver, it's the archer's eye.
We take back what was stolen,
When the hoods both fly
and the people call us heroes.
from the dead all night.
To others, we are rivals.
Kamehameha, what's up, Gotens Khan? How's it going? Kamehameha. Yo, oh, that looks sick.
We are all outlaws.
Hood, outlaws, and legends. Thanks for that like, by the way.
Will become legends.
When hoods both fly
2021 PS5 footage captured from PlayStation 5. Nice.
from the dead all
It looks like it could be a fun game. I mean, I'm down for playing one of those medieval games or whatever. Temtem. What is this? Pokemon? Is this like a Pokemon clone? Definitely a Pokemon clone. I'm getting a bunch of Pokemon vibes here. Was that Ekans? In an online world, you've got a new Tenten. 2021
Before we wrap
PS5.
up, let's take a tour of Godfall. We've got new PS5 gameplay for this
Godfall.
melee-focused action epic launching
All
this
right.
holiday.
This is pretty cool. Let's check this out, guys. Let's check this Godfall stuff out here. Gearbox counterplay. Oh, this game is gonna be sick. That's for sure. Look at the beauty of the environment, the textures, and the freaking players. What am I trying to say? The armor.
Hello.
Look at this.
My name is Keith Lee, and I am the game director for Godfall.
And this
On
is not
behalf
4K
of Counterplay
footage.
Games, we are very excited to share gameplay with you
PS5
today
dev kit,
and to
nice.
offer you a glimpse into the mystical world of Godfall. Today, you'll be seeing extensive gameplay captured on a PlayStation 5 development kit. Please keep in mind that the game is still a work in progress, and some things may change from the final product as we continue to learn and harness the power of Sony's next generation console. Please
Thank you.
enjoy.
Thank you for saying that. You know why,
So
guys?
let's jump right into what Godfall is. Godfall is a looter slasher that features intense action, satisfying moment-to-moment combat, and robust loot progression systems. You can enjoy the game at your own pace, playing alone, or through online co-op with up to 2 additional
They're
teammates.
gonna go ahead and upload this video again.
Godfall
later
is
on
set in a brand new
their,
high
YouTube
fantasy
channel.
universe
4K,
filled with
so
heroic knights,
we're not getting the 4K
arcane
here right
magic,
now, but later
and
on, I'm pretty
forbidden
sure they'll have
realms.
it there in
The
4K.
world is split up into the elemental realms of earth, water, air, and fire. Godfall is a complete package. All loot and gear in the game are acquired or unlocked through gameplay. There
Nice.
are no microtransactions. No waiting for content. It's all in the game on day one. As you
Nice.
adventure, you'll get to tear through enemies to challenge a mad god who awaits you at the top. You play a Valorian knight, a godlike warrior able to equip valor plates, legendary armor sets that transform you into an unstoppable master of melee combat.
Alright, I'm buying this game.
Throughout your journey, you'll find ancient valor plates lost in time, each with their own characteristics and long history. Now let's talk about gameplay in Godfall. First, our team wanted to do something different. We wanted to combine action RPG loot progression with third-person melee combat to create what we think is a looter slasher. Our game is therefore one part gear-driven and one part player skill-driven. In other words, not only do we want you to find exquisite weapons with powerful loot traits, but we also want you to have that feeling
I have a
of
4K
accomplishment
projector.
for mastering the wide set of
If you guys
combat
look behind
mechanics available to you in Godfall.
That screen comes down.
From a combat philosophy
and I get like a 125 inch
the
screen
melee
with a
combat
4K
in
projector.
Godfall is
Input lag is
intended
not
to be
that great,
fluid,
but it's still a
dynamic,
great picture.
and interactive,
So I think that is
embracing
pretty good.
offense over defense. More often than not, you'll be facing multiple enemies at the same time. As a result, you should
trying to see what
always
I was
be
doing
moving
here with the
and closing
sound.
the gap on enemies. Also, you dominate the combat space, not the enemies, and the game rewards you for being aggressive. Now that you're familiar with the combat philosophy, let's dig into the weapons themselves.
It's kind of that
In Godfall, there are 5 weapon classes: the longsword, the dual blades,
Okay.
the polearm, the two-handed warhammer,
Nice.
and the two-handed greatsword.
Oh shit. This is awesome.
Each weapon class has their own unique movesets and playstyles, ranging from fast combos to more strategic, deliberate play.
I'm looking forward to this game.
As you defeat enemies in your adventures, you will acquire numerous weapons. For each weapon category, each weapon with their own primary and secondary traits. At a later date, we will delve into the weapon classes and how to modify them in greater detail. For now, we'll go over the dual blades and the longsword weapon classes. The dual blades are the fastest weapon class in Godfall, embodying speed, fluidity, and mobility. The dual blades are exceptional against soft, unarmored targets or single targets. You can perform a combo by executing 4 consecutive light attacks. The dual blades heavy attack is a spinning blade cyclone. The blade cyclone can also be used as a finisher at the end of your light attack combo. So what are the signature moves for the dual blades? As you build up charge, you can also activate Inner Focus, which is unique to the dual blades, which inflicts massive damage in a short period of time. There's also Mortal Coil, where you can throw your blade into an enemy, pulling the enemy towards you like pulling a cable. Now let's switch to the longsword weapon class. Longswords are balanced weapons, embodying crisp damage and simple cooldowns without needing a lot of elaborate combo setups. Similar to dual blades, longswords have their own 4-hit light attack combo. Then there's the heavy attack finisher, which can be used at the end of your light attack combo. There are 3 signature moves for the longsword class. There's Spectral Flurry, which cannot be interrupted and deals high damage to multiple nearby targets. Then there's Spiral Technique, which eviscerates all enemies in a straight fixed path. Notice there's a white flash after a longsword swing called a timing attack. If you press the shield button exactly at the same time, you'll perform a devastating shield uppercut with your longsword. The shield is a core part of Godfall. It's available to you throughout the entire game. You can always block incoming attacks with your shield. If you press the shield button at the right time, you can also parry an attack. You can perform a light attack after a last-second shield block to counterattack with a powerful shield strike.
I would love to see a schedule.
The shield is great not just for defense, but also offense. You can aim and throw your shield, which will hit multiple nearby targets.
Captain America.
If you tap the shield button just as you catch your shield, you can perform a powerful wave attack.
Nice. That
You can double tap the shield button to petrify enemies.
Throw it, comes back.
And of course, You can perform an R3 ground finisher on enemies that were knocked down to the ground.
It looks awesome, right? Crazy. This is like a Destiny type game, I have a feeling. Like one of those looter shooters, but instead is like melee looter. Oh, what is this? A boss fight? Big old maze looking thing. Love the music in this little scene here. Let me lower the music a little bit. A little loud there, you know? Damn, get wrecked. Get wrecked. Looks good though. You guys ever play Soul Calibur? Remember that fighting game that you had weapons? Use weapons in? Yeah, this reminds me of Soul Calibur as well, just because of the weapons. I mean, all the different types of weapons that pull, the swords.
We hope you enjoyed our first
hammers
walkthrough
and
video of
stuff.
Godfall running on the PlayStation 5. We also want to thank all the fans for their endless support since our initial reveal back in December.
Yikes.
We have a few more surprises coming down the road, such as details on loot and progression, and are eager to share more with you on our way to launch this holiday season. We hope that you will join our Godfall community on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Thank you.
Yo, it looks awesome. I love the art style for this game. Available holiday 2020. I'm gonna get this game for sure. It might be a launch game for PS5. What do you guys think? You think it'll be a launch game for PS5? Exceeded 40 minutes? Yeah, maybe it's
That's a
over.
wrap. We hope you
That's a
enjoyed
wrap.
this peek into the future of PlayStation. See you next time.
Alright guys, so that's it. No PS5 news on pricing, pre-orders, or anything of those details. So I guess we have to wait a little longer for that information, which is, you know, it's fine. We've been waiting for that for a while. So hopefully Sony has some more information for us about that PlayStation 5. Because, I mean, let me know. Are you guys ready to order that PS5 already? I know I can't wait to pre-order it and be able to secure that and then get it on launch day and play these games. That's gonna be sick. I also can't wait to get these old games that I have and be able to play them on PS5 and hopefully get like a graphics, a texture upgrade. That would be sick as well. I guess if you guys saw the video that I posted before this live stream, I was talking about a little bit about like what's next. So I think that Sony right now, they finished this whole PlayStation or State of Play. They're done with this, and then now they're probably gonna focus everything else they got on PlayStation 5. I think in about a couple of weeks to a month from now, we're gonna get PS5 news on price, pre-order, and release date. So I think that's what's coming next. And you know, they didn't lie with it when they said there's no PS5 stuff in this presentation, but hopefully we'll get some information soon. Alright guys, thank you guys for checking out the video and watching the stuff with me. Let me know in the comments also what your favorite games were. And thank you guys for checking the stuff on my channel. I know it's been a while, you know, since I've done a live stream like this, but it's cool talking to you guys and being able to talk with you guys about stuff like this. So if you guys like this video, like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Stay tuned to my channel because I'll be making a lot more content about PS5 and other videos. I don't only make PS5 content. I have like collection videos and tutorials and stuff like that. So if you enjoy that, check that out as well. Oh, the black controller? Oh yeah, I think that was probably a prototype. It looked too bare bones. It looked way too bare bones for it to be something real. I think it was a prototype. I think I think it's the white controller without the white sides. You know how like the white one has like the black stuff and like the white sides? I think that's what it was. But Kamehameha times 10, yeah. Super Kamehameha. Yeah, I'm an instant transmission out of here, guys. See you guys later. Peace out.